Hello, I'm Tom Wills from One Marine, and today we have a very special video for you. It's of a lovely 2022 Princess V55. This has to be probably one of my favourite boats I've been on for a long time. It's got some great features and is probably the best setup for a 60-foot sports boat you can find. So one of the reasons I just really like this boat is just the amount of entertaining space on board. The minute you get in this aft cockpit, you get a real sense of just how much space there is. You've got a large sunpad rear which will easily take 2 people, possibly 3. And then you've got this large wraparound seating section, and I've counted, I think you can easily sit 8 people here on the boat seats alone, and that's without putting director's chairs either side of that table. It's just so much space. And I really like the way that Princess have used lots of different textures on this boat. So you've got this really nice textured material for the outside fabric, and you have still got access if you want to remove this seat, but I'm sat on here. You can actually remove that seat completely, and that gives you the ability to walk both port and starboard side, which is really good. You've got the deck hardware out here again with that really nice teak detailing there. I love these large glass cutouts here in the superstructure, which give you the sense of being much further towards the outside of the boat than you probably actually are. And it's just a really nice place. You've got really nice lighting detail above you. There's a rear electric sun awning, which I'll cut to now. You can see that going in and out, and that gives you extra shade over the sun pad if you want to. And I just think every little detail has been so well thought out. You've got the lovely twin stainless legs on the table. With such a great entertaining boat, you need a great wet bar, and this boat doesn't disappoint. So you can see underneath here, you've of course got a barbecue grill there. Under this side here, you've got your ice maker. And then I really like this pull-out drawer refrigerator in there, which is all integrated into the unit, and that's really nice. And you can see it's well stocked here on this boat with some beers and tonics. The great feature on this V55 is this rise and fall window here, which is actually part of the door mechanism. So if you can see here, I push that button and that lowers that window, and it just opens up this space between the inside and the outside and makes it all one. And it is vast, whether it's UK or Med climates, this area works really well, whether it's hot or cool space. A really nice feature, which I haven't seen on many other boats at all, is this rise and fall television. So push of a button here, I can make this television rise here, and the TV can rotate now, as you can see, round to the aft cockpit area. You can watch the TV like that. And I just think that's such a clever feature and actually is really usable. Let's take you a bit more now into the saloon. You can see you've got a lovely wood floor in here. You've got a fold-out table here, giving you more seating. That combined with the rear area really is a lot of seats. You can fold out the table here, which is all beautifully finished with the wood there and the stainless hinges to sit plenty of people here. You've got lots of light in this aft cockpit area as well. You've got these large side windows, you've got the blind down on that side, the blinds up this side. But you can see it really does let loads of light in. You've got these large free skylights in the retractable roof as well. So it feels a very open space. I've got great visibility. It feels a nice place to be. The galley itself has got fully everything you need. It's got the fridge, you've got plenty of storage. We've got the hob there, and it really ticks all the boxes. You've got extraction as well for the hob if you need it, and of course a combination microwave there. As you start walking up towards the helm, Princess have utilised all the spaces available for storage. So here you've got some nice glass storage here on that section there, and then there's another large locker underneath the helm seats, which opening that you can see you've got some of your AV kit, your Fusion stereo head unit in there, and nicely tucked on the bottom there, some useful wine bottle storage. Now if I move up towards the helm, it's a nice helm. There's nothing else to say there. It really is a smart place. You know we like talking about the helms at One Marine, and I've got the rear steering wheel nicely positioned here. This is actually on a rise and fall mounting there, so that's perfect. I've got the throttles nicely to hand. I've got an electric window to starboard, which is really useful when you're manoeuvring or even when you're on a long passage. Sometimes at the helm it can get a bit stuffy, so it's great to have the ability to open that, just crack that down a bit, give you a bit of fresh air. You have got air conditioning throughout this boat, but you've also then got a couple of ducts at the helm which give you the ability to have some air cooling at the helm. Switch gear, very standard, anchor winch, electric roof, obviously nav lights, etc, etc. What is nice on here is you've got the Garmin integration screens with the Volvo. So on here I can control all of the side of the engines. I've got engine data here. We haven't got the engines running at the moment, but if I did, then you could see oil pressures, temperatures, RPMs, etc, all on there. You've then on the port side of the dash got another completely separate Garmin screen, which is where your main nav system is. So on here you can see all of the AIS targets on here, and really clear, really easy to use. She's got the open array scanner, so she's got the all important spinning around radar scanner from the outside, which looks superb. And underneath here, you can see we've also got proportional bow and stern thrusters. And rather than the bow or stern thruster just being on or off, it actually gives you the ability to gradually bring in the power from the bow or stern thruster. And there's also a hold function. I won't go into a huge amount of detail now on that, but it's a really nice feature. If you haven't used it before, it makes life a lot easier. One thing I have to mention on this boat, as well as the bow and stern thrusters, the twin engines, you also have the Volvo joystick. Now, if you haven't used a Volvo joystick before on a Volvo Penta powered boat, you must give it a try. It makes life so much easier because wherever I move that joystick, the computer, the brain behind the system, will actually convert my input into an output and make the boat move in that direction. So it will either make the boat go forward, backwards, sideways, diagonally, whichever way you want to. So that's, if you're not used to driving a boat or you don't enjoy it that much, that's a great feature to have. As with most other modern boats, the foredeck space of the V55 is a really usable area. You've got nice, safe, easy access side decks. We've got the rail all the way forward. So as you can see here on the foredeck, you've got really nice seating area in front of the windscreen. Again, beautifully finished in this upholstery with the detailing. And I really like these sun pads here, and I love this teak system for keeping the backrest up at the angle. It just adds a real quality feel to the whole boat. You've got another teak detailing piece on the moulding there, more cup holders, and of course then low level lighting. So at night, this would be a really nice place to come up and relax. And I just think everything about the boat is you get that sense of quality and attention to detail, and that really does give itself in every different part of the boat. Forward, you've got the anchor winch and then lots of really nice deck hardware. So you've got some nice chunky cleats there. Great for, as you can see here, we're more starboard side too. It's a bit of breeze today, but it gives you the confidence that you've got some really good deck hardware. And then you've got storage lockers here in the deck for the anchor chain, port and starboard, and you could easily fit some fenders in there as well if you wanted to. So let's go down these stairs here and have a look at accommodation. So you can see you've got nice stairs coming down into the accommodation area, all lovely lit with LED lights underneath, LED strips under each stair there. And you're down into sort of central space on the boat. Just up here, you've got the boat's control panel, very princess, very straightforward, very easy to use. So I'll take you straight down into the master cabin, which for the 55-foot boat is a really good sized cabin. You can see here, there's lots of head height and fairly average height, and I can easily walk around this cabin, both sides of the bed, with still enough head height. What I love, as you've probably picked up on this boat, is all the attention to detail. And all the different textures here. You've got the great head panel here, you've got loads of LED lighting in here, subtle lighting, good sized television there at the base of the bed, and then you've got this nice twin sofa section on the port side here. And just look at the size of those hull windows. They are huge, and those windows actually carry themselves. You'll see in our aerial footage, our drone footage of this boat, just how prominent those side windows are, and they let so much light into not only this cabin but also the heads, the forward cabin and the starboard side twin cabin, which we'll come and show you in a minute. It's a great space in here. You've got lots of storage, you've got some of the boat's AV equipment in there as well, and of course an ensuite for the master cabin, which is a great size. You've got a large walk-in shower. The lighting, the LED theme lighting, something that Princess are very, very good at, is all that subtle lighting. And that's a really nice ensuite for the master cabin with this nice pocket door here, just sliding across there. Again, very clever use of the space, just utilising every bit of area they can. So we've got the day heads here on the port side, and this doubles up as the ensuite for the forward cabin. And as you can see, it's a good size heads. You've got another walk-in shower with a nice base in there, again the LED lighting and the nice electric toilet system. Coming that bit further forward, I'm now stood into the forward or the VIP cabin, and as I mentioned, this ensuite access is back towards your day heads. As with the master cabin, there's lots of space, there's ample head height. It's quite a tall boat in the bow, and that really does give you that sense of volume in this cabin. Those high windows carry all their way forward, and you can see that in this cabin here. So you've still got these opening portholes, but those large windows let so much light into this cabin. Coming slightly further off now, two good sized single berths there, again with their own single wardrobe there, so it's perfectly adequate for people to be in. You've actually then got another wardrobe forward, so this has got room for two hanging wardrobes in. You can see here the owner really looks after this boat. Everything's beautifully packed away. It's got some really nice soft furnishings on board, but it's beautifully presented, it really is. It's immaculate, this boat, in every way. You've got engine access there in the floor, so you can see in here it's an awesome engine room. We've got twin D13 1000 horsepower engines. They're on straight out shafts out the back, good old fashioned way, work really well, a really nice way of getting this boat to do the speed and performance. And in true Princess quality, everywhere you look is just nicely finished. You've got the twin Raycor filters here, you've got the automatic fire extinguisher system here, and everything's to hand, everything's labelled, but it gives you a real sense of just how capable this piece of kit is, how capable this machine really is. One of the areas I haven't spoken about on the boat is the transom area in the garage. And I briefly mentioned earlier that the boat's got a garage, and as you can see, it's just being lifted up now. It's fully hydraulic, so you've got a hydraulic platform here. So as you can see here, this boat's got a Williams Turbojet 325 in the garage, and it's on its Williams tender launch recovery system. So it's super easy to launch. Basically lower the platform down. You've got a winch control over there, which unwinches the tender, allows the tender to come out, and it goes into the water. So it's a great space. It's ideal for storing brushes, paddle boards, any additional equipment you want to store on boat. You have got the function on this boat to put some chocks onto the platform. So you can see here, you've got the receivers down there, and that gives you the functionality to also put, say, a jet ski on the platform. So that's twin toys on the boat. So that's a really nice feature. This has been hopefully one of our best videos to date. I've got to thank our videographer for doing such a great job. And hopefully you've really enjoyed watching this boat. Please do give us feedback. Please do let us know what you want to see more of, because it's really helpful for us to be able to get that information from you. We're really committed to giving you good quality content on the boats we have for sale, and we do really appreciate your feedback. It's been great to video such a beautiful boat, such a lovely boat, and we feel very proud to have this on our website. So please, if you are interested, contact us. We can welcome to show you on board, provide you extra information, whatever you need. There's full listings available on our website. And yeah, please contact us for any more information.